All right, guys, we're on the back of the truck rigging station. I've got all my trolling baits and stuff out, and I was going through a bunch of stuff. I did some trolling yesterday and caught those bonita. I don't know if that's going to be the video before this one or the video after this one, but catch a whole bunch of bonita out trolling pretty much solo. And what I wanted to do, I've got a few baits that, you know, this Nomad DTX, he needs some new hooks. These are looking a little crusty. Rather have it look like those, because those are, holy crap, can you see those things? They're like knives on that Yo-Zuri bonita. Scary. But yeah, we're rigging some stuff up. So I just rigged up this that is a Rattlejet. I just rigged up this mini turbo slammer. So mini turbo slammer, use that owner hook there, and just rigged up that on some 80-pound mono Andy clear. And I go pretty light with these because, you know, they're relatively cheap, and I want to go for the bite. So sometimes I go with a little bit lighter line. I think that gets a little bit more bites. But basically just mimicking this one that was already came, you know, rigged and ready. So I think this is probably 100-pound, if not maybe a little bit more. Anyway, so we're just going to create these. These are a lot cheaper to buy. These are, you can get these on Amazon for like $8-9. I think the rigged and ready ones are double the price. And I'd rather kind of control what hook I'm putting on there and all that, and, you know, my line weight and all that kind of stuff anyway. So anyway, this is it. This is the Billy Bates Mini Turbo Slammer. And I've had these for a little while, and I needed to get these done. But Mini Turbo Slammer in the blue silver. So we will go ahead and get started. So that's that guy right there. We're going to take our 80-pound mono here, and first thing we're going to do is we're going to crimp the end. So I've got this just kind of selection of crimp sleeves, and I use the double. The sheep are going crazy back there because they hear me talking and they're hungry. And they already got fed today, but they're always hungry. And then we'll put this protector on there. And I pretty much got all this stuff on Amazon. Really easy. I'll post some links in the description below if you guys are interested, just to make it easier. And we can do that so you guys can put that stuff together. So anyway, we just pull that tight. You're going to leave a little bit of a tag in there, on there, maybe a little bit longer actually. There we go, and I'll show you why. Perfect. Now we're going to take our crimper and go ahead and hit it on the second one there. Make sure that's nice and tight, and crimper down, and then crimper down on the second side. Right there. That looks good. And the reason why I leave that little bit with tag end, something I learned, a little trick from a pro. If you hit that with a little bit of a flame, that little mushroom right there, if for some reason your crimp is not good enough and it starts to pull, when it hits that mushroom, it'll stop on the crimp. So just get that little tiny bit of extra insurance. You know, you don't want to hit, you don't want to, you know, get your main line right here where you're going to loosen it or make it weaker. So you want to protect that while you're basically hitting that with a little bit of heat. All right, anyway, about an arm's length, maybe a little bit more. So we'll pull that out. Cut that off, and now we're going to put our slammer down the side. That just goes right down in there, all the way to the end. And now we can decide, we can decide what hook we want to put on. So I was putting on these Owner long shank hooks. You can go with Mustad, you know, 7.0 O'Shaughnessy's. I've also got these Mustad saltwater tinned. These are actually nice and beefy. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter, you know, whatever you find. I really am partial to the Owner hooks, so I'm gonna go with the Owners personally. And what we want to do is, that one crimp sleeve is already used. We're gonna grab one of these crimp sleeves that I use for, these are glow, doesn't matter, but I use these, excuse me, for deep dropping. And we're just gonna cut this just like that. Because like I said, what we're doing is we're mimicking the one that was built. So that's the one that I just did, and we just want to put that crimp sleeve on. I tried to see if I can, these are not heat shrinkable, just so you know. don't heat shrink. I tried. But yeah, I'm trying to mimic the original Mini Turbo Slammer rigged and ready version. So we're going to put this guy on just like that, and the big side is going to go towards the hook. Then we're going to put our hook on. Sorry, nope, crimp first. Crimp first, then your hook, and then we're going to turn that around, put that, crimp looks a little, okay, it just had a little flack on it. You don't want anything that's going to be sharp. It's on the outside, it's okay. You don't want anything that's going to be sharp that's touching your line, because it could cause premature tackle failure, as Captain Mike would say, Florida Sport Fishing TV. Good dude. All right, it's about that much. Nice little loop. We don't want it too tight. We're going to hit that right on the outside. Again, we're leaving that tag end a little bit. Hit that with the crimp. One more crimp right there. We'll do the same thing again. I'm protecting that line with my finger, and then I'm just giving it a little bit of mushroom with the blue flame. That's it. Tiny little bit. Then we put our protector on there. It just slides right on, just like so. And that's it. We got a rigged and ready Mini Turbo Slammer. So we're going to do a little bit more trolling, because the trolling has been really good lately, and the sailfish have been hitting blue and white, and that is perfect. All right, last thing we are going to do is go ahead and put one of these little sleeves on here so that it stays nice and tidy. And guys, if you like this content, please let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button, that really helps us grow the channel, and hit subscribe if you are not subscribed already, if you like seeing this content. We do appreciate that very much. These are always a pain in the butt to get started. As some of you might know, and there's a link in the description below, I own a bass fishing company where we make tungsten weights called Evolution Tungsten. So that's the reason why I really enjoy kind of doing my own baits like this. So that is ready to go and nice and clean, stays nice and tidy, and we can throw that in one of the bags. So good to go. But like I said, if you guys like this content, you know, let me know if you want to see more how-to videos like this. Let me know what you want to see. Throw me a comment down below. You know, I enjoy doing this stuff, like I said, because it's just kind of my passion, and that's kind of what inspired me to, you know, start up Evolution Tungsten and start making baits. But yeah, I'd like to get into the saltwater kind of market, because that's what I do a lot more fishing of nowadays. So yeah, any kind of ideas that you guys have, please, by all means, throw them in the comments below, and I appreciate you watching. Let's go get on some fish.